Americans discovering that there are black people in Scotland it's incredible. It's such a beautiful thing.
Found out that black Americans are only discovering that there are black Scottish people. And they're having like a bonding moment with the black Scottish people. Like they're a new fucking discovery. And they're like, oh, we didn't know you existed. And the wickedest thing that smacks it, yeah, is they're first generation African and Caribbean. No, but apart from that, I'm actually loving that they're discovering that there are a load of other black people around the world, okay? This was my dream.
How did you know there are black Scottish people? Yes, Scotland, the land of bagpipes, castles, and even kilts, also has a long, rich history of black communities. And the Americans, they're completely losing their minds about it. From TikTok reactions to viral YouTube shorts, people are stunned asking, how can you be black and Scottish at the same time? And well, let's dive deep into the cultural shock, the hidden history, and why this discovery is shaking up the internet right now.
So black Americans and black Scots are having a love fest online, and now all the black people who are not American or not Scottish are hating from outside the club. And then y'all will sit here and talk about how black Americans have such main character energy when you're inserting yourself into conversations that have nothing to do with y'all. Clearly, black Americans are the main character because you watching. Not to mention the fact that y'all are literally trying to insult black Americans using AAVE. Where did the term main character energy come from? That's AAVE. So yeah, the black Americans are the main character. Why are black Brits chiming in angry that black Americans and black Scottish people are getting along? Why are black English people mad about that? Why are some Caribbeans and Africans from the diaspora in here being like, oh, wait till black Americans find out that the Scots are actually immigrants. One of the biggest issues with the internet is that folks who would usually get shunned in real life for having such shitty ass perspectives, for being such fucking haters, for being fucking Debbie Downers, people who would normally be shunned in real life for that type of shitty ass behavior now have platforms to promote that shitty ass behavior to other people who engage in that same type of shitty ass hateration behavior. It's loser behavior. Y'all are mad because when it was your opportunity to engage with black Americans, you fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag talking nonsense, xenophobic, bullshit, white supremacist talking points. And the black Scots haven't done that.
Here, what is it with all these Americans just finding out about black Scottish content creators? This is genuine real. Like, I feel so special right now. I'm looking through some of my comments and some of them are typing, but y'all exist. And I'm just like, aye, we do. There's black cunts in Scotland, mate. Just normal cunts like me and you. Like, I'm flicking through some of my comments and some of them are still typing, like, y'all are rare gemstones. And it's like, it's weird because like when I'm reading the comments, I can actually hear myself in an American accent. It's fucking weird. But aye, there is black cunts in Scotland and we do exist, so yeah.
I'ma slow down so that y'all can understand me. My new transatlantic followers are having a hard time following along, at least that's what they're saying in the comments. So, let me answer some frequently asked questions. Number one, yes, I am black. Yes, I am Scottish. I am not Sassenach. I am not Irish. I am not Welsh. 43 years born and raised in Scotland. 100% Scotch beef right here. Anyway, I'm not sure how this got to America, me complaining about the weather. But welcome. Black Scottish TikTok isn't just me either. There's a number of black Scottish creators, so I'm gonna tag some. You can blow up their comment section as well, because the love from the US has been crazy. I'm gonna accept Black Jamie. I've never actually seen Outlander. Don't cancel me for that. But if Book Talk decide I'm Black Jamie, the film rights, the book deals, I'll take them all. One thing I will ask, if you're looking for audiobooks, I'll read any story for the right price. Drop your price in the comments. I'll read the Gruffalo and you can record that and use that as a bedtime story. But I hope everyone has a great day. At the end of the video, I said catchies, not catchies. It's catchy, as in catch you later. That's a welcoming and a goodbye greeting in Glasgow. So, as we say in Glasgow, catches.
For many Americans, Scotland conjures up a very specific image. That's pale skin, ginger hair, blue eyes, and even thick accents straight out of a Hollywood movie. So when clips of black Scottish people speaking in strong Glaswegian or Edinburgh accents started circulating online, Americans were stunned, and some laughed in disbelief, others were confused, and many simply couldn't believe it that this was real. But here's the truth, it is real and it is new. It is not new at all. So the presence of black people in Scotland dates back in centuries, and during the 18th and 19th centuries, Scotland's involvement in transatlantic slave trade brought Africans and even Afro-Caribbeans to Scottish ports, and many remained, and over time communities grew. So today there are thousands of black Scottish citizens born and raised in Scotland, fully immersed in Scottish culture, and their accent, their slang, and their identity is 100% Scottish. So the issue isn't Scotland, it's perception. So in America, the image of Scotland has been flattened into stereotypes. Pop culture painted Scots as white Highland warriors of eccentric red-headed characters. And the representation matters, and when people don't see diversity on screen, they don't think it exists in reality. That's why when someone sees a black man wearing a kilt or a black woman with a thick Scottish brogue, it feels surreal, and the reactions range from funny to outright ignorant. On TikTok, you'll see comments like, "My brain can't process this," or "This feels really illegal." And others say it sounds like Siri glitched when hearing a black Scottish person speak. But behind the humor lies a deeper issue, the erasure of black identity from global narratives. People forget that blackness is not limited to Africa, the Caribbean, or even America. Black people are everywhere, in Scotland, in Ireland, in Germany, in Japan, you name it. I've just mentioned but a few. And the black Scottish experience itself is fascinating. Many describe a double identity, being fully Scottish but constantly questioned about their roots. Imagine growing up in Glasgow, knowing all the local slang, supporting Celtic or Rangers, eating haggis and fish suppers, only for strangers to ask, "Where are you really from?" And that's the paradox black Scots face. And yet there is pride. A growing number of black Scots are speaking out, making content, and even showcasing their voices online. From rappers in Glasgow mixing Scottish slang with African rhythms to black actors in Scottish theatre, they're claiming space and redefining what it means to be Scottish. So Americans being shocked, that's just step one. Step two is understanding that identity is layered, cultured, and culture is even diverse, and history is bigger than Hollywood stereotypes. And the fact that Americans are so surprised reveals more about how little global black history is taught than about Scotland itself. And in the end, black Scottish people aren't anomalies. They are proof that blackness is global, vibrant, and even very adaptable. And Scotland is their home, their accent is their own, and their heritage is both Scottish and African. And maybe, just maybe, Americans' shock will spark curiosity, and from curiosity comes education, because the world is way more diverse than the movies tell us, and it's about time we celebrated that.